You will hear about the African Union. Yes, it exists. But what is the effect of the African Union in reality?
A biography of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Episode 1, Early Life and Family Background. Before the medals, the marches, and the microphones, there was a boy born into simplicity, raised in a village where dreams often wither under the weight of poverty. But this boy, he dared to dream anyway. In the dusty streets of Bondokuy, Burkina Faso, a mother sold ground nuts to buy her son textbooks. She didn't have much, but she had faith in God and in her son. That son, he would grow up to become Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the man now carrying the hopes of a nation. But who was he before the revolution? Before the headlines? In this first episode, we take you back to his roots, to the home where his story began, to the family that shaped his character, to the struggles that carved the leader we know today. This is more than a biography. This is the story of resilience, of a mother's sacrifice, of a young boy with calloused hands and a heart full of fire. Let's start this journey. Episode 1, Early Life and Family Background. Ibrahim Traoré was born in Kera, a modest town between Bobo-Dioulasso and Ouahigouya in Burkina Faso. Rooted in the traditions of the Mossi people, a major ethnic group known for their cultural heritage and historical kingdoms, Traoré's family instilled in him duty, discipline, and pride in his identity. Details about his parents and potential siblings are scarce due to his private nature. But his parents significantly shaped his early life, fostering ambitions that blended academic excellence with national service. They likely exposed him to Mossi values of community, resilience, and resistance to external influence, which later defined his leadership and anti-neocolonial policies. Growing up in rural Kera, Traoré experienced a simple childhood amid an agricultural landscape. The economic hardships and limited resources faced by many Burkinabés shaped his early years, likely fueling his later frustration with the country's leadership and foreign dependency. This rural upbringing, contrasting with the urban centers where he would study, grounded him in the realities of Burkina Faso's challenges, planting the seeds for his commitment to reform and self-reliance as interim president. Childhood and upbringing. Traoré's childhood in Kera was characterized by a blend of traditional values and a growing awareness of Burkina Faso's socio-political challenges. The Mossi culture, with its emphasis on communal welfare and strong leadership, left an indelible mark on young Ibrahim. His parents' guidance was instrumental in fostering his sense of responsibility, a trait that became evident during his school years. Those who knew him during this period described him as quiet yet highly talented, a young boy who stood out for his intelligence and determination. Living in a region affected by drought and economic struggles, Traoré witnessed firsthand the difficulties faced by ordinary Burkinabé. These experiences likely contributed to his later frustration with government inefficiencies and corruption, which he observed as a soldier. His childhood was not only about personal growth, but also about understanding the broader struggles of his people, a perspective that would drive his actions as a military officer and interim president. The rural setting of Kera also exposed Traoré to the realities of Burkina Faso's security challenges. The region, though not as heavily impacted by jihadist insurgencies during his childhood as it is today, was part of a country grappling with political instability and external influences. These early observations planted the seeds for his anti-neocolonial stance, which would become a hallmark of his leadership. Education, a foundation for leadership. Ibrahim Traoré's educational journey began in his hometown of Bondokuy, where he attended primary school. His academic aptitude was evident early on, earning him a place at Lycée Mixte Dakarville in Bobo-Dioulasso, Burkina Faso's second-largest city. This transition from a rural town to an urban center marked a significant step in his development, exposing him to a broader social and intellectual environment. At Lycée Mixte, Traoré was known for his reserved demeanor but exceptional academic performance, earning the respect of teachers and peers alike. In 2006, at the age of 18, Traoré enrolled at the University of Ouagadougou, where he pursued a degree in geology. His choice of geology reflected a practical interest in Burkina Faso's natural resources, particularly its gold sector, which he would later seek to nationalize as president. During his university years, Traoré was actively involved in student organizations, including the Association of Muslim Students and the Marxist National Association of Students of Burkina Faso, ANEB. His participation in ANEB, in particular, highlighted his early engagement with Marxist and Pan-Africanist ideologies, which would shape his political outlook. Traoré's role as a delegate in ANEB showcased his leadership skills. His academic excellence culminated in graduating with honors in 2010, a testament to his dedication and intellectual rigor. This period of his life was crucial as it blended academic learning with ideological exploration, preparing him for the challenges of military and political leadership. Transition to military life. Following his graduation, Traoré made a pivotal decision to join the Burkina Faso Army in 2010 at the age of 22. He trained at the Georges Namoano Military Academy in Po, where he graduated as vice major of his class, demonstrating his leadership potential. His military training included anti-aircraft specialization in Morocco, further honing his skills. By 2014, he was promoted to lieutenant, and in 2020, he achieved the rank of captain, reflecting his rapid rise through the ranks. Traoré's military career was marked by active participation in counterinsurgency operations, including missions in Djibo in 2017 en Operation Otapuanu in 2019. Zijn ervaringen op de frontlinies, vooral getuigen van het gebrek aan uitrusting voor soldaten en de corruptie onder politici, elites, deepened his disillusionment with Burkina Faso's leadership. These frustrations would later fuel his decision to lead the September 2022 coup against interim President Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba. Personal life and privacy. Despite his public prominence, Traoré remains highly private about his personal life. He is reportedly married and has 2 children, but details about his wife and family are scarce, reflecting his deliberate effort to maintain a low profile outside his official duties. Traoré does not maintain personal social media accounts, and while numerous accounts use his name, they are not officially linked to him. This enigmatic persona enhances his image as a focused and disciplined leader, prioritizing national interests over personal publicity. Impact of background on leadership. Traoré's background, rooted in the traditions of the Mossi people, his rural upbringing, and his rigorous education, has profoundly shaped his leadership style. His childhood in Kera instilled a deep connection to the struggles of ordinary Burkinabe, while his university years exposed him to Marxist and Pan-Africanist ideologies that inform his anti-neocolonial policies. His military training and experiences further equipped him with the strategic acumen to navigate Burkina Faso's complex security challenges. As interim president, Traoré has drawn comparisons to Burkina Faso's revolutionary leader, Thomas Sankara, though their contexts differ. His policies, such as nationalizing gold mines, rejecting IMF and World Bank loans, and fostering self-reliance, reflect the values of resilience and sovereignty instilled in him from a young age. His leadership has sparked both admiration and controversy, with supporters praising his bold reforms and critics pointing to ongoing security challenges and authoritarian measures. From the humble fields of Bondokuy to the beating heart of Burkina Faso's revolutionary movement, the journey of Captain Ibrahim Traoré is just getting started. In this episode, we uncovered the roots of a leader, the hardships and the hope. But what transformed this quiet boy into a bold revolutionary? What lit the fire of resistance in his soul? In the next episode, we'll explore Captain Traoré's rise to power, the military training, the political awakening, and the bold decisions that would change the course of a nation. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next powerful chapter in this unfolding story. And in the comments, tell us, what part of Traoré's early life touched you the most? This is not just history. This is a movement, and it's only just begun. Long live the spirit of the people, spirit of the